What it is. What up with my family, man? What's good? What's good? Let me adjust this. Oh, I got a little something on my shirt. Let me see if I can get that on. See if I can get that up off me. Can I get it? I'm gonna get this lint off me because it's driving me nuts. Hold on. Y'all, I am bugging. I don't care. It's driving me crazy. Whatever. How y'all doing, man? That lint was in on my body. Pete, hey Pete, we had this discussion last stream, man. Panagalapata. I'm not see why you doing that to me on a Saturday night? Pete P, Big Pete P, what's good? That boy Dre was good. King Julian, Mr. Shotty, Lil Monster was goody. Brandy Mahoney, what's going on, Brandy? Cartel veteran. Brandon Coleman, cartel veteran. Leroy Kimball, cartel veteran. I don't know. Pete is hitting me with it's making me struggle. Devontae Bradley. Everybody else in here got a mod. Devonta, you get a mod, man. You in here early. Early bird gets the worm. Polo Dolo, what's popping? What's popping? The basement boys. What's goody, Rome? Hoodie in the building. What's good, Hoodie? What's good, Hoodie? Sugar Daddy Williams, what's good? That name always make me feel weird. Jonathan Martinez, Mary Cole, Elbow, Benjamin Bennett, Supreme King Schman. Stephen Carroll, what's good? Stephen T, what's good? Jonathan Martinez, Dak owns. You already know the rules. Dak owns says it every time he come in the stream. That's my dog. Let me pin it to the top. I love it. Welcome to CFT's house. Welcome. First, speak to the host. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like button. After that, sit back, relax, and join the conversation. That's a fact. Jump in the chat. 78 people in 2 minutes. Not that bad. Not that bad. Y'all speak to each other, but you know what I'm saying? You want to speak to me? Hit the like button. That's how I'm gonna know you here. Hit the like button. I'm gonna know you in the building. Let me get these lights right. Kelvin Hicks was good. Cowboys vet 71. My dog, my dog. How are y'all feeling? King Julian, no sipping here. I puff. You know, I got a little sip, nothing too crazy. I finally caught a live. What's good, Levon Colin? Welcome to the family. Welcome. Enjoy yourself. What's good, Rome? At my grandson's graduation dinner. Pay attention to the graduation dinner. We're trying to listen to you with my earpods. My wife is on my ass. Dog, do not make wifey get mad at you. This stream is replayable. But you tell wifey I said what's up, but don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. Talk your talk media. What's good, man? How are y'all good? 13 and 4 season loading. That's a fact. We got some things to talk about. I made some notes earlier. Y'all know when I make notes, they get physical. It's gonna get physical tonight. We're gonna talk a little bit. Got a little. Shh. Shh. Don't none of y'all tell Miss CFT about this. It's between us. All right? Don't tell nobody about this. I'm gonna put this down. We gonna drink water too, but don't shh. It's Saturday Night Live with CFT. We're gonna chill. We're gonna enjoy ourselves, but don't nobody tell nobody nothing. We 41 likes away from 100. Get it to 100. Let's have fun. Bleeding Blue, 199 super chat. Keep us crunk for the season, bro. We got you. I got you. We gonna talk. We gonna talk, man. I'm not here to pump y'all heads full of nothing. I'm here to keep it real with y'all. I'm keeping it real with y'all. This isn't this. See, the thumbnail and the title makes you feel like I'm about to come in here and just tell y'all, yo, we got the greatest team ever. That's what y'all feel like. 33 likes away from 100. Let's get it to 100 likes. Y'all know that's the bare minimum before I get off. When I get to 100 likes, I get in my bag. So the last 40 people hit the likes. I'm gonna get in my bag when we get to 100. Drink for me. I'm currently in the gym. Yo, get it right. There's nothing wrong with getting in the gym, getting it right. Me, we gonna kick it. We gonna kick it. We gonna kick it as a family tonight. Can we stop the run with the players we currently have on defense? We can be competitive, Brandy Mahoney, but we are not ready to compete. Oh no, we can be competitive, but we are not ready to contend. Yes, contend, as in like we can be competitive with some of the good teams, But can we contend with the great teams? Not with the present roster. We need a couple of things. We do. We do. That's okay. It's okay to need a couple of things. Why is it okay for the Eagles to keep adding players? Right? But when the Cowboys add players, it's a problem. Somebody answer that question for me. Why is it okay for the Eagles to add players, but when the Cowboys add players, it's a problem? Jay Toya equals Vita Vea. See, we're not going to do that. Red, white, and blue boy. Salute, bro. What's good? Stephen Carroll with the 1999 Super Chat. First of all, you started the Super Chat off on fire. You on fire with that. $20 Super Chat. It's fire emojis in there no matter what, but it's fire emojis for the first Super Chat. So y'all double fire emoji, my man. Love the content and the fire you bring, showing my appreciation. Thank you, Stephen Carroll. First of all, you need them high because you're showing love on another level. Y'all like the Super Chat too and show my man love. He deserved that because he started off with 20. He said, get this 20 off the rip. So first of all, Stephen Carroll, I appreciate you. And I appreciate you saying I show fire. I'm trying to. I'm not hating on Jay Toya. Toya? I think it's Toya. Before I get off into my other points, let me make a good quick point. Jay Toya is probably going to become a monster. I love his demeanor. He about his business. I love his stature. Very big, aggressive player from UCLA. And I think he's going to be a great player. But what I'm not going to do is put the pressure on a seventh rounder that you have to save our run defense. We're going to talk tonight. I am not going to put the pressure on a seventh rounder to say, you, seventh round defensive tackle, it's your responsibility to save our run defense. No, that's Stephen Jones, Will McClay, and Jerry Jones' issue. They should stock this roster. Jay Toya should be able to develop like a seventh rounder should. He should not have the responsibility of, the whole run defense on me. What kind of shit is that? Toia. I think it's Toia. Thank you, Aaron. Toia. It's not Jay Toia's problem to fix this entire run defense. Abel Rendon, $4.99 Super Chat. Barbecue, spare ribs, and chicken, right? No, now listening to you talk Cowboys. What a weekend. First of all, salute. Barbecue, spare ribs, and chicken. I can't have ribs right now. I tried to cut the pork out, but I do like it. Barbecue, spare ribs, and chicken? And you listening to CFT? It's a good weekend, man. I love that, man. Salute to you. I hope you're enjoying that. Enjoy it for us. 146 people here. I know we can get 5 more likes. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. I believe in y'all. Hit the like button because I look at the analytics. Most of y'all watching me on y'all phone, so you might as well just double tap the damn screen. Do I need to clown Androids again? Is it not possible for Androids to hit the like button? Was it just me? Bro, what's up? Listening at work. My dog Christopher Branham, man. Another cartel veteran. Appreciate you. Now let me leave Androids alone. A lot of y'all been coming at me like y'all gonna catch me in the streets. Don't catch me in traffic because you mad at my Android hate. I'm just joking. Don't catch me in traffic. Appreciate y'all. 104 likes. Thank y'all. 107 likes. Cowboys had the best off-season edition. Ops in the building. What's up, Mike Jink? Mike Jink, who had the biggest off-season edition this year? I'm talking draft and free agency. Who added the best player in the offseason this year? Red, white, and blue, Island Boy, 199 Super Chat, spending my weed money to talk Cowboys. Man, hey, man, enjoy yourself. But thank you for supporting, man. I appreciate the support. 2 Super Chats. Thank you, Red, white, and blue, Island Boy. Thomas Garrett Jr., what's good? We did. Tyler Booker and George Pickens. That's the crazy thing, Pete P. Pistol Pete. I'm calling you Pistol Pete. That's your name. Pistol Pete. Riley, hey Rome, did you listen to Michael Irvin's podcast today talking about the old stars went to Cowboys practice? Fire. Now I'm gonna go check it out. Tammy, what's good, Tammy? Cowboys cartel veteran too. Night Ranger, Cartel veteran. A lot of y'all Cartel veterans. It's not George Pickens. The biggest offseason addition. My dog, Jay Tuck, man. Jay Tuck, I don't even know if Jay Tuck drinking right now. Jay Tuck getting in shape for something. I ain't telling y'all what it's for. That's his business. But Jay Tuck, man, salute to my brother. That's my brother right there. That's my brother right there. We talk way more offline than y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Very inspiring brother. Jay Tuck's a very focused individual, and he don't sit down and do the monotony, do the regular every day. He's staying focused on bigger picture. That's my dog. It's not Tyler Booker, and it's not George Pickens. See, it was a trick question. It was a trick title. The biggest offseason edition this year, I was listening to, y'all listen to NFL Live on ESPN? I pay attention to everything. I listen to all content creators. I listen to the ops, and I listen to ESPN and stuff to just make sure I got my ear to the streets. I got to give this credit to the right person, because I don't want y'all to think I came up with it, but I'm not a person that needs to be the person that came up with it to think it's fire. Dan Graziano on ESPN made this point on NFL Live. It's not Schottenheimer. It's not Clayton Adams. Dan Graziano, he said the best offseason addition to any team this year that's going to make their team better next year is Dak Prescott. Dak played, 6 games last year, and we lost him. Ain't nobody adding a better player than Dak Prescott this year. I don't care how much you like Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders or Jackson Dart or Tyler Show or any of these goofy-ass quarterbacks that got added this year. Ain't no quarterback or player being added to a team better than Dak Prescott. What's the hardest position in sports? Quarterback. What's the hardest quarterback position in the NFL? Dallas Cowboys quarterback. No position moves the needle more than quarterback. The Cowboys played most of last year with Cooper Rush with a sprinkle of Trey Lance. Loose Takes, my dog, man. Shout out to Loose Takes, man. One of the best in the game right now. My dog is coming. Pause. But he making moves, and he's growing his channel on a regular basis. Appreciate you. See, whenever Tuck, because Tuck don't even like the Cowboys right now, but y'all ain't gonna get that joke. Tuck fed up with the front office, but we gonna talk about that another day. We're gonna get cover 3 together. We're gonna have a come to Jesus moment. That's why Tuck laughing. Tuck don't even like y'all right now. At least Cowboys. He love Cowboys fans. He don't like the Cowboys right now. But it's a joke. It's a joke. 131 likes, 168 people. Appreciate y'all. No one added a better player this year than Dak Prescott. Does anyone disagree before I go forward? What player will move the needle more than Dak Prescott this year? What player in the draft is moving the needle more than Dak Prescott? I'm looking at top 10 draft picks supposed to be the ones that move the needle the most. Who? Which player? Cam Ward? Absolutely not. Who? What player? JC Cowboys Network. That's another one of my dogs that's killing this game. Lou's Take, JC. JC and Lou, I see y'all beef too. Like it's all in fun. But I see y'all going back and forth. Y'all keep putting out heat, man. Keep putting out heat for Cowboys Nation. We gonna keep tapping in. Y'all go subscribe to both of them. JC Cowboys Network. Go subscribe to Lou's Takes. And you better be subscribed to Tuck or I'm fighting you. See me in the streets. Y'all don't hear me though? Maybe, see, y'all don't hear me. Yep, got to sip the liquor. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me. Travis Hunter, as great as Travis Hunter is, plays both sides of the balls. He is not going to affect his team more than Dak Prescott is going to affect the Cowboys. Dak Prescott single-handedly made the entire Cowboys fan base tap out. Shedeur Sanders, the one that everybody was afraid to draft. Come on, don't do that to me. Jackson Dart, y'all being fun. See, now y'all starting to troll me. Don't troll me. Let's be serious. Don't offer me players that was drafted at the first round because that's not even funny. Their organizations didn't even believe in them to draft them in the first. Hold on me. Their organizations didn't even believe in them enough to draft them in the first. That's a fact. That's not me being funny. 181 people in here, 142, 143 likes. Let's get it to 200 likes, man. I don't care if it's 181 people. Let's hit the like button because a couple of people left. We drafted Dak in the fourth. Luis Ortiz. We drafted Dak in the fourth in 1 year. I see Lewis wants to get that wrench retrieved. I can retrieve a wrench. It ain't hard. It's one click. 2016. We talking draft position now? Because you want to talk about what he did from being a draft pick in the fourth round? Do you want me to roll out what he's done as a fourth round draft pick? You really want to have that conversation? You probably don't. Dak alone is the best offseason addition this year, hands down. I've been waiting for somebody to put in there a better one. Free agency and the draft. Name me one player that's going to shift their team's ability to win more than Dak Prescott. I'm waiting. Haters allowed to answer. What player that was added in free agency to a team or in the draft to a team that's going to affect their team's ability to win more than Dak? Cowboys had the biggest offseason addition. I ain't even got to George Pickens. It's been great movement around the league. It has. Free agency moves around, trades. We added a franchise quarterback, an all-pro quarterback, finished second in MVP voting. The last year he finished fully healthy. That was just 2023. I was watching First Things First, and I watched them do something funny. They was trying to give Dak Prescott props. And they did this funny thing where they act like his last year of playing was 2022. Ain't that funny? Levon Colin. It's simple. How you become cartel? Y'all tell him how he becomes cartel. It ain't really that deep. See, I ain't a gatekeeper. This ain't no secret society. This ain't a fraternity and nothing like that. Subscribe to the channel, brother. Come in here, act as family, be treated as family. It's that simple. We can all tell. If you come here acting crazy, acting out of line, you won't be family. You can be gang gang. You just gotta act as such. Should I give Levon a wrench? Y'all know I ain't a gatekeeper with the wrenches. Should I give Levon a wrench? That's it. Be family. It's an unspoken bond. We can tell who's cartel, who's not. Night Ranger, not okay. Stick around for the stream. I'll roll with y'all. But you probably get a wrench. I seen Centers. Centers is phenomenal. Centers is phenomenal. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Our Hawk 72 was good. Just stick around. I got you, bro. It ain't that deep, Levon. I rock with you already. You stand on business and ask for one. D Block, my dog. What's good, D Block? What's good? But as I was saying, TJ Combo, let me read this super chat real quick. TJ Combo, $10 super chat. Let those haters hate. Dak ride or die. I'm so sick of them disrespecting Dak. Me too. It is what it is. And what to replace him with who? With who? He's lit. Wrench him up. What the hell? No Dak cracks. No Dak cracks is hilarious. Appreciate you, TJ Combo. I got my dog. If he come back, I don't know if he left. Where you at, Levon? Mr. Rome, my surgery is on the 24th of June. Hey, y'all. I don't know if we're going to see my dog before the 24th. We probably will because I do live streams way more often than people. But y'all put some prayers in there for Jet Li for a successful surgery. I don't know what the surgery is, but that's what we're going to do. Successful surgery. Give him a wrench. I don't see him. Levon, you still here? He might not want one. He probably dipped. He got tired. He said, I'm out. Neck surgery. Successful surgery. Prayers in there. Prayers ain't always got to be just because something horrible happened. Put some positive energy for my man so he can have a successful surgery. Appreciate y'all. That's what we do. We a family. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for that super chat, TJ Combo. Love that positive energy. That's what we do around here. 210 people on a Saturday night. I got you, Levon. They said rent you up. I'm going to rent you up. Levon, I'm going to let you know the rules, though. If you act crazy, they will call you out. They pay attention to people. If you start muting people and acting wild, we'll take that wrench back. Ain't that right, family? I'll take that wrench right back, right? Take that wrench right back. Give it up. So let's get back to this Dak Prescott conversation. We added the best player this offseason. Now, you're going to say, but we didn't actually add him. We already had him. Did we, though? Did we? I know that. You know what the most common thing people said? The most common thing people were saying this offseason is, but Dak Prescott was playing bad before he got hurt. Dak Prescott wasn't having his best year. But you're not going to take a 5-6 game span and act like he had a bad year. That's what we not going to do. Quarterbacks go into funks. I watched Jalen Hurts have a bum-ass year, not even throw for 3,000 yards. Or was it barely over 3,000 yards? What was Jalen Hurts' yardage total? He struggled the whole year. Now, he had a phenomenal Super Bowl. I give him that. But you can't struggle it up all year. Your receivers reading books on the sideline. Your top receiver get asked, what's the problem with the offense? He says the passing game. You can't have all that stuff happen. And I forget. You can't. I watched Dak Prescott leave a game-winning drive in Pittsburgh in the rain on the road with CeeDee Lamb and me at receiver. Who was that receiver? What weapons did he have? Rico Dowdle? Like, come on, y'all. Let's start being real. My man threw for 2,800 yards. You're not going to act like my quarterback. Dak threw for what? What's Dak yardage? 1,900? He played 6 games. What was Dak's yardage last year? I think it was like 16. It was somewhere in that range. Somebody throw Dak yardage in the chat. He threw for 2,800 yards. He played 16 games. I think he missed one. Luis Ortiz, we already know you don't like Dak. I ain't even here to argue with you. Dak threw for 1978. Hold on. 1978. Let's talk. B Gamer. Let's talk, y'all. Let's talk. Y'all listening? My dog threw for 2,800 yards? Hold on, because that shit don't even sound right. I know he got a Super Bowl championship, but y'all going, hold on. Am I tripping? $2,903 and 18 touchdowns, an entire fucking football season, 2,900 yards. I know it's about winning and it ain't about yardage. Bro, if you're drafted a number 1 quarterback and you throw for 2,900 yards, you'll be on the hot seat. Yes, he played his best. I give him this. He played some of his best games when the lights is the brightest. I'm not going to hate on that. But what we not going to do, Jameson Taylor, what's good? What we not going to do is act like what Dak Prescott be doing don't matter. Dak Prescott threw for 1,978 yards in 6 games with no receivers. Y'all do realize that means in 12 games he would be about what? I ain't no mathematician. That means in 12 games he would have been at what? With 5 games left. Let's do a little bit of math. Let's talk. We gonna talk or we gonna fake it? RJ Hawk 499 super chat. My fault. Hey Rome, if we get Reader defensive tackle from the Lions, does that make us a contender this season? I think an official defensive tackle might make us a contender. Yeah, real one. That's a real defensive tackle. That's not a play one. Dak Prescott would have been at 3,800 yards if we played 6 more games. 39.56 to be exact. You mean to tell me he would have threw for almost 4,000 yards? So with 5 games left, what Dak would have probably did? What y'all praise Drew Brees for almost all the time? What y'all be praising Drew Brees for all the time? 5 games left. If he threw for 1,906 games, my dog would have probably eclipsed $5,000. But y'all keep acting like, and that's with no. That's with no receivers. System quarterback. Ain't no way you doing that. You ain't doing that to Dak. System QB, you ain't doing that. You're not about to do that. 1,900 yards with Cooks hurt. With Brooks as your third receiver. Think about what Dak was dealing with last year. Come on now, y'all. Come on now, y'all. We're adding that back to our team. And you know what makes it even better? What makes the Dak addition better? He ain't coming alone. It's Dak Prescott with who? That's what's going to make this different. It's Dak Prescott with who? It's Dak Prescott with George Pickens. And I know this the new thing. Y'all know this game. Y'all played this game before? 236 people. I know we can. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna sip this whiskey. And y'all gonna get it to 200 likes. That's what it's 241 people. We all gonna get it to 200 likes because that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. I know my camera's excited to move around with the sip. It's cool. Camera, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Camera be moving. Camera follow my eyes. Levon Colin turned 52. It's your birthday? Wow. Oh, your birthday was May 21st. Y'all see, this is what the cartel do. Tell Levon happy birthday. 52 years old in here, asked to get a wrench, gave him a wrench. That's all you cartel now, dog. Happy birthday, Levon. That's dope. 52. I'm trying to get there. I'm 42. You 10 years my senior. Salute to 52. It's a good age right there. Half a century. Hold it down. Now, Dak Prescott did all that, like I said, without George Pickens. Why is the world trying to act like George Pickens is bad? Is it because he's a Cowboy? Is that what we dealing with? Is that where we at now? George Pickens is bad because he's a Cowboy. Is that it? I got to check because I know how this goes. It's a lot of people acting like George Pickens doesn't move the needle. Marcus Betts, $2 super chat. Rome, tell him like that, preacher. Lock the doors. Lock the doors, man. Lock the doors. Don't let nobody out. I already know that preacher. I think he was foul for making people tithe like that. You should be able to tithe on your own time, but that's a religious conversation. Yes, Rome, we all know that exactly what it is. It's sad though. Y'all truly believe you're gonna be able to throw your? If George Pickens is so bad, let's start with the NFC East. Let's start with the NFC East. R Hawk 72 49 super chat. Rome, what helps Dak the most? Pickens' effective run game or stopping the run? All of it. You spitting. And our head coach, our offensive coordinators, and our defensive coordinators have pointed out that that's an emphasis. Dak Prescott with a real running game, George Pickens, and a defense that can stop the run, that is vicious. One like away from 200. All three. You spitting. That's a fire. Fire emojis in the chat for R Hawk. That was a dope $4.99 super chat. 100%. My thing is this though. Let's just start NFC East. Let's start division out. Can we name the NFC East corners? Let's start Eagles. Let's start with the defending champions. Quinyon Mitchell. Billie Jean. He's Billie Jean. I'm not calling him by his real name. And Kaylee Ringo. Y'all think that Kaylee Ringo can cover George Pickens? If you don't get the fuck. I can't even look y'all in the eye. I know Eagles fans. I know Eagles content creators that don't believe that. Y'all think Kaylee Ringo covering George Pickens? Y'all think Kaylee Ringo? Hold on. Y'all think Kaylee Ringo covering George Pickens? We're not even talking about CeeDee Lamb. We know how CeeDee Lamb get down. That's wide receiver 1 in the NFL. 226 people here. Appreciate y'all. Let's move. Hey, Tuck. That's not even homerism. That's real. Kaylee Ringo is not covering. No. Kaylee Ringo could cover Brandon Cooks. That's on me. That's on God. Stephen Carroll, $9.99 super chat. When Dak has an effective run game, he is damn near unbeatable, unmatched with the play action. You already know the seam God is going crazy this year. If you know, hey Tuck, Tuck, you still here? Tuck, football wise, this is Tuck play Madden. Tuck, a strategist. Tuck understands offenses. Tuck, George Pickens clearing out the defense. I'm already hearing from Sky and Aisha. I heard the crossing route's about to go crazy. George Pickens clears it out. Crossing routes. What does that open up? That seam. The seam. Who is the seam god? Come on, y'all. Like, look, there are holes in this team. We ain't got to wait. We need a defensive tackle. We need a veteran cornerback. And we need a running back to just fill out the room. But there are things on this team that are positive. It doesn't mean we're going to win a Super Bowl. Let's be clear. But does it mean that it's going to be hard to stop this offense? You damn right. George Pickens clearing out the top. Crossing routes. Ferg up the seam. Jay Blue on a Texas route. The middle of that field about to be wide open. Ferg. See, Tuck would tell me, nah. Tuck would say, yo, if y'all don't know, Tuck wouldn't lie. Tuck would say, nah, Rome, you just hype. He would say, nah, or he would just text me on the side, yo, Rome, you tripping. Let me check, make sure Tuck ain't text me. Because he might have told me, Rome, you hype. There are problems. There's things to this team we gotta tighten up. I don't think that's one of them. I'm texting Tuck. I'm tripping. Let me see. I ain't even get to Turpin. It's all about mismatches and opening up the field. Dak Prescott about to go nuts. Does that win you a Super Bowl? No. Does that win you everything? No. But is it going to be, this is a different ball game. This is a whole different beast. What did Kobe Bryant say? Y'all remember that commercial with Kanye West? This is what describes the Cowboys offense. Y'all listening? The Cowboys offense is a different beast in the same animal. That shit don't even make sense. It's a different beast, but the same animal. It's a different beast, but the same animal. Oh, same animal, different beast. What the F are you talking about, Kobe Bryant? Yo, you remember that commercial? That commercial was fire. I just showed the film of teams covering Tolbert 101, no safety help. Do that with Pickens if you want. See, Tuck, Tuck, can we get a cover 3 with some film in it? You and DMV can lead the way. I'm gonna just be there for moral support. Because I think people don't understand what it would do. We need to do a come to Jesus moment. Because the offense is going to help the what? This is called complimentary ball. We're going to be a better team. We're already better now. We had 2 of the biggest offseason additions. What team can say they added George Pickens and an all-pro quarterback? What team can say they hired or brought in a all-pro quarterback in his prime and a receiver that has all-pro talent? Only the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, Tyrone Shell. Let me break it down. Oh, that's a great point, Tyrone Shell. I love that. Rome, I dig what you do, but the difference is you are speculating. We already know. I just talked to Tuck about this. That's what we do. Tyrone, you knew the content creation? Are you new to content creation, my brother? Content creation might be called content speculation. It's May 31st. What you mean? It's speculation. Of course it is. Did you think it was something else? Tyrone, in May, all you doing is speculating. Let me tell you a little secret. Who last year? Not even Louis T, Rio Robinson, nobody. Big Simple. No content creator for the Washington Commanders thought they was going to the NFC Championship game. I don't care how much they like Jaden Daniels. They liked him, but this is speculation. That's what we do. What are you talking about? Of course it's speculation. Ah, there we go. There we go. Mr. Carter 7. Step to the front of the room. Ask Lee Commander. He a big Commander fan, obviously. You thought you was going to the NFC Championship game? Of course not. It's all speculation. That's what we do. Who said it was a fact? Oh, us. Oh, let me ask you. Are you saying me saying we added the best player this offseason is a speculation? What player, Tyrone Shell? I'm glad you here. Lee Commander, you here. These are some certified CFT haters. Like deep. Tyrone Shell, don't disappear now because the haters love to come in and say shit and then disappear. What team added a better player than Dak Prescott this offseason? I'll let you go. Lee Commander, you tell me too. While y'all do that, I'm going to answer something else in the chat. I'll wait for your response. Mr. Carter 7. Why does Dallas fans say they all are number one on best of everything? Mr. Carter 7, I've been talking for 39 minutes. You can rewind. I ain't say we was the best at shit. I ain't say we had the best quarterback. I ain't say we had the best nothing. I said we added the best player this offseason because no one else can. But since you're a hater, Mr. Carter 7, who added a better player than Dak Prescott this offseason? Let me know. I'm waiting. Why are the other teams in here? Because I'm lit. Tony Hatton, I'm lit. Get a mod. That's a great point. The other teams are in here because I'm lit. Their content creators is buns and ain't doing nothing right now. They bun diddles. They trinity dash, and they in here with me because they want to be entertained. Well, welcome. Sit your ass down in the back with the children and shut up. You can't come over here to the grown table. We playing spades. We kicking it. You sit over there and be quiet. I'm waiting though. Nobody's saying nothing. See, lead commander. You know what? That's a very calm response. Dallas Cowboys get their quarterback back. That's huge for them. That's very huge. But I asked you a question why you couldn't answer. Who added a better player this offseason than Dak Prescott? Is y'all keyboard broke? Type a name of a player. Ashton Genty's not better than Dak Prescott, and he will never be better than Dak Prescott in his entire career. A running back cannot be better than a quarterback that led the league in touchdowns. Ashton Genty will never have a 36 touchdown season. Dak Prescott actually had a 38 touchdown season. He threw 36 and ran for 2. Ashton Genty will never accumulate 38 touchdowns in a year. Ever. I'm waiting though. Damn, yo, y'all keyboards broke. Yo, man, go get some batteries. Exactly. The Cowboys fans don't want to answer that question. I'm waiting. My dog Tucker, he getting cooked. He's super cooked, flambéed, sauteed, sizzled. Got him on the smoker at 2:30 for 18 hours. He about to come out black and tender. Pause. That was crazy. All right, I'm sorry. He about to come out black and tenders. That's crazy. All right. Pause, police. Y'all got it. I OD'd. I got excited. I said something crazy. Y'all got me. I was in a row. I was 42 minutes in. I was tripping. I'm gonna drink. That was wild. He about to come out black and tenders nuts. You ever say something so crazy you gotta just stop and contemplate? I don't even know where to go with this. I want to just change the subject. It was so crazy. I was like, man, y'all seen the running backs, man? Y'all ain't heard about what Miles Sanders did? Shit. Anyway, that was a wild statement. I shouldn't have said it. That's my response. I shouldn't have said it. I still ain't seen no comeback though. Nobody had no good comeback for the best player added this offseason. Y'all quiet. Y'all quiet. I'll be quiet too, with no response. I would be quiet too. Hey, Sean Ginsberg. You want me to tell you something that's gonna break your heart, Sean? The Browns re-signed Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is not important in what Dak Prescott does for the Cowboys. He's not that important. If the Cowboys this offseason added Myles Garrett or Dak Prescott, Dak would have more of an impact on winning than Myles would. And that's with Micah Parsons. Do you hear me? That's fact. If we added Myles Garrett or Dak, Dak would have more of an impact on winning. Let me get my cover 3 out. I'm sorry. I know you don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. No pass rusher in history is more important, maybe one, than a great all-pro quarterback. Maybe one. But LT ain't walking through that door. Let's talk about this though, because I wrote down some notes. I forgot about my notes. Let me get back to my notes. Talked about how George Pickens and Dak Prescott is going to change the game. I talked about that. Are we underestimating Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders? D Block, F him, Rome, F him, bro. Brandy Mahoney, don't argue with idiots. I feel you, Brandy. You right. Are we underestimating them too? I heard good things about Miles Sanders. I heard he looked like he got a step. He's running rejuvenated. Javonte Williams is out there looking like the bruising back we need him to. Now it's OTAs. It's OTAs. It's O to the T to the A's. So let's relax. But I'm asking y'all. I knew Tyrone Shell was an Eagles fan. You smelled. You just acting like an Eagles fan. Why is your bum ass in here? It's 8:20 p.m. You an Eagles fan, so you probably on the East Coast. It's Saturday night. Why is you watching? What is happening? You need the Netflix. You need a Netflix password, bro. Yo, DM me, dog. I got you. I got you, bro. I got Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu. I got you. Want to watch a movie? Cause you gotta be bored in here listening to Cowboys talk their team on the late night. Come on, bro. Tighten up. It's a game on tonight. Pacers and Knicks is playing, and you in here with me. Come on. You a Super Bowl champion. You make your team look bad. How you not celebrating your championship? Hey man, this is a good little segue. I've been always wanting to say this. Block him. I ain't gotta block him. I want this dumbass to watch. You watch LB cook me the other day. Never. I can't be. I'm uncookable. Have you seen me? I've been doing this since 2020. Check the stats. I'm not cookable. I'm all right out here. I'm doing pretty well. Bro, I'm doing plenty well, and I ain't won a Super Bowl. I'm plenty supported with no Super Bowl win. That's crazy. No long, deep playoff. None of that happened, and people support me still because I got sauce. Anyway, y'all so salty. It's crazy. Ain't no way I'm salty. Anyway, back to what I was saying. He wants you wrong. I don't know what he want. He can't get none of this. I'm super duper married and happy. Let me tell you how I would be if I won the Super Bowl. I promise you, I wouldn't be talking Eagles or Giants or Commanders. I would be the most ornery. Yo, one thing I wouldn't be doing is checking out other people's streams. What? What? You checking out other people's streams? Oh, snap. Levon, my wife from the 757. My wife, I got family up there. I'm real good out in the 757, like legit. Rome, you have an entertaining channel. That's why I'm here. I appreciate that. That's keeping it real. Appreciate you. They gotta be scared. Rome, you got a retired ratchet, respectfully. Not even. Not even. I went to Virginia Union. My wifey went to Virginia State. Y'all wasn't there. Y'all wasn't there. But I'm good out there. I'm real good out there. We ain't gonna talk about why. We ain't gonna talk about the hood ties. We ain't gonna talk about none of that. But put it like this: I can go out there. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I lived in 804 for like 9 years. I'm good in Richmond too. Very good in Richmond. When I say there was pause, King Control, don't do me like that. Swing through El Paso. You missed 2 of my super chats. Marcus Betts. What super chats I miss? Hold on, let me scroll up. Hold on. My fault, Marcus Betts. I don't see the other one. So my fault. This last super chat, I was talking too much. Marcus Betts, $2 super chats. I need this shirt you got on, fam. That shirt is fire. I got you. Marcus Betts. Email me, Cowboys Fan Talk, no spaces, none. Cowboys Fan Talk at Gmail. I'll send you the link. I got you, bro. And my fault, Marcus Betts. I got you. Email me. I got you. Stone Cold G. That's different from the 804. Yeah, man. I went to Union. I came to Union in 02. I was out there for a decade. I know about Shaco Bottom and the West End and all that. That's my stomping grounds. I was out there for a minute. Lived in Treehouse for a minute, behind Union. All that. Apostle Benny, 1999 super chat. This is how they celebrate, trying to catch us since 1960. They're not gonna catch us, Apostle Benny, but that's a fire super chat, trying to catch us since 1960. They not though. Y'all like that super chat? Throw some fire emojis in there for Apostle. $20 super chat. I appreciate them. Good on any MLK Boulevard. That's a fact. Trey Manning, sup, big Rome. Hit the like button. That's a fact. 228 people in here. I love it. I got more likes than people watching. That's fire. A couple people left, but it's all good. I just think this. Let me go back on a football diatribe. I've been off the football topic for a while. And that's sometimes why y'all watch me, because I can entertain y'all and we ain't got to talk ball. The Cowboys will be a better team. I hope the cornballs are still watching. The Cowboys will be a better team. But I said this in the last live stream, and I said this earlier this week. There's a difference between competing and contending. Right now, the Cowboys can compete with anybody. I got you. Anybody got the T-shirt link? Anybody got the T-shirt link? Put it in there for Tony Hatton. I don't got time to do it right now. It's Dak's own. Put the T-shirt link in the chat. And I'll put the link in here if y'all want to grab a shirt. This is the store. This is my Shopify store right here. If you want to grab a shirt, I'll pin it to the top. Hit the link. Thank you, Dak on. That's my dog. Rome or chat. Can somebody pin the link to Rome's shirt? I got you. I just pinned the link. Y'all want to grab a shirt? It's right there. If you don't see the shirt you want, just DM me. Cowboys, I mean not DM me. Email me, cowboysfantalk at gmail. You was at Fort Lee? I know about Fort Lee. I used to party at Fort Lee. See, I've been around. Good times, man. Married though. But yeah. Anyone attending any Cowboys game this year? I will be at the Carolina Panthers game, and I will be at the Packers game in Dallas. That's where I want to plan on going. I think that Packers game ought to be fire. Yeah. I thought about going to the Eagles game, but I'm tired of them. They good. I like the most hated. I got most hated t-shirts, and I got the CF t-shirts too. Go grab if you want to grab one, you can. I ain't trying to push y'all to buy nothing. You married in Petersburg? I got wifey went to state, bro. I've been out Petersburg. I know what it's about. What you know about the Civic? You don't know. You too old, Marcus. You too old. You don't know about the Civic. You don't know about Pittsburgh. You don't know. Let's link and draft in Pittsburgh next year. Pittsburgh, we gonna see. We gonna see. I'm definitely hitting that DC draft though. I'll be there for that one. My dog Tuck just hit me back. Now I wasn't tripping from earlier. Y'all remember that part of the conversation. Wrong question for you. Dallas win the opener. What excuse you think they gonna push? I don't know that they were sleeping on us. They not gonna give up on the season if we beat them, and that's fine. I want them to underestimate us though. Underestimate the Cowboys. Rome, I'm confused on the competing and contending take. If you can compete against any team in the league, aren't you a contender? No. Thank you for bringing that back up. Y'all want me to explain that? Competing versus contending? Because he's confused. Let me explain. When you got a good roster that has amazing talent, on any given Sunday, you can win that game. That's the Cowboys. But when you have a roster that's built properly, you can compete every Sunday. Not any given Sunday. Every Sunday, you are a threat to win versus anyone. That's a contender. Great talent means most Sundays you might not win versus great teams because you ain't properly built. You're missing a veteran defensive tackle. Your cornerback room is shaky. Your running back room ain't solidified, as I've been saying. But on any given Sunday, maybe the running back room rises up. Maybe the corners play well that week. Maybe your defensive tackles play up to par that week. You can compete. But a contender has a legitimate defensive tackle in place to stop the run. They have the proper cornerbacks in place to stop the passing game. And they have a legitimate running back room to run the ball, which means every week you can contend. Not just 1 week you can compete. I hope you're paying attention. I know exactly what I mean when I say that. I don't want to just compete. I want to contend every week. As in, when it gets cold and it's snowing and raining, we can go on the road, play at home, do whatever we need to do, and win. Not perfect conditions. My corners are playing good this week. No. I know what I'm talking about. We have some things to do to add to this team. That's all. That's all. I don't think that's bad. I hope that makes sense, League Commander. I don't know where you went. Rome, you've been a boys fan your entire life. What started it? I was born in Austin, Texas in 1933. Or 1933. 1983. I am tripping. 1983. I'm 42 years old. April 20th, 1983, to be exact. And growing up, I wasn't in Austin when I made this decision. Growing up, when I was growing up in the 90s, I was told you have to pick a team near where you were born. And the team near where I was born in the 90s was winning Super Bowls. Wasn't hard to do. That's it. I was born in Austin, wasn't living in Austin when I chose my team. I had moved away. A lot of my family lives in Chicago. So I was back in the Chi. But it was hard. It wasn't hard. The Bears was trash and the Cowboys was winning Super Bowls. I said, well, but I didn't live in Chicago that long before somebody said, yo, that's where your team got to be. No, moved away. Moved away. But born in Austin, lived there till I was like 7, 8. And then my family moved away. But that's when I chose my team. And that's when it's been up ever since. I wish I'd have known when I chose the team that we wasn't going to win nothing for a while, but it is what it is. 1933 is crazy. I know. Don't do me like that. Blame it on whatever was in this cup. It's gone now. Oilers? No. It wasn't hard to make that decision, Brandy. Oilers, the team winning the Super Bowls. It wasn't hard. I ain't got the reason why I chose ain't gotta be a secret. They was balling. Y'all about to kill me for the 1933. I'ma just roll with it. I'm 100 years old. I look good, don't I? I'm almost 100. You ain't never seen somebody in their 90s. You ain't never seen somebody in their 90s look like this. I look good for 90 or 84. My fault. Bad math. I look good. I look good. Since y'all about to make me stick to it. I know I look good. Look. Listen, look. I still got a hairline. I need a haircut. What? What? I'm all right. Do me. Now I can respect that. Fandom should always be a civic connection. Hey, that's real. It don't have to be though. Like everybody pick their teams however they want. Tony Shell, but that's real. You was born in Dallas, so you born and bred. You born and bred. I respect that. 74. I respect that. I ain't mad at the ages. But since y'all acting like I was born in 1933, I look good for my age. But seriously, 1983. Rome, I'm from 312, born and raised. Me, it was when the Cowboys beat the Redskins on the comeback. All right, I'm gonna ask this, then I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna ask this, then I'm gonna dip. Cause yeah, I'm gonna go chill with the fam. But I'm gonna ask this. When did you everybody put the year and why y'all became Cowboys fans? I would love to hear that. That's just a fire question. When and why you became a Cowboys fan? Cowboys fan. Just tell me. I'm gonna read a couple before I dip. 81. Mem 10. That's dope. You beat me. Shoot. Crooked Club, $20 super chat. My oldest graduates tomorrow. Shoes off. Hey, happy graduation, Crooked Club. That's dope. Salute to your oldest, man. I got two babies in here that's heading that way. That's love on the graduation. 86, born into it. That's cool. 1969. 2014, Dez catch, no catch. That's fire. That's super dope. 2016, because of Dak and Zeke. That's super fire, Andrew. 80. Okay. I was born 1992. Don't remember Super Bowls. That's dope. 1976 because of Dorsett. Okay. 2014, I was like 8 watching Dez. Most people fell in love with this team. That's fire. Dez brought people over. I hope George Pickens has the same effect. 72 and was born a Cowboys fan. Fact. 75 raised watching them. 86 born and raised. I love that. Late 70s. That's my dad's team. Love. My dad passed away in 2002. And Tom Landry. Okay, 96 moved to Dallas. Okay, Levon, that's dope. 1968, I was a Roger Staubach fan. Okay, Captain America. 77, growing up in Chicago, I was a huge Tony Dorsett fan. Super Bowl versus the Broncos. That's fire. That's fire. I love that. I love that. I love it. Some of y'all deserve mods just because of the love. Since birth, El Paso. I'm giving out mods because of the love. That's fire. Y'all been fans for this long? I think it's dope, man. Y'all making me excited. Doomsday defense. Roger the Dodger. I'm giving out mods, man. Y'all make sure y'all come back. Since 1993. Y'all family. Y'all cartel. This is what it takes. 75. I love it. I love it. Y'all making me hype. 96. Two Cowboys fan watching Dak come from that injury and all that pain and losses, family members solidified it. That is fire. That's fire. I love y'all, man. I really do. This is what it's about. This is why I rock with y'all on the late night. I know this ain't like we're not talking about current events and stuff like that, but all of these people that's like true Cowboys fans, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. I'm gonna wrap it up with this though before I get up out of here. The Cowboys added the best player than any other team this offseason. Then they added George Pickens and Tyler Booker, Donovan Izaraku, Siobhan Ravel. We had an amazing offseason for the first time in a long time. Does that mean Super Bowl? No. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Does that mean we're gonna be able to compete with a lot of people? Yes. If we want to contend, no, we need to add a defensive tackle, another running back, and a veteran corner, and we're ready to contend. That's how I feel. Well, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. I'm gonna go chill with the fam. It's a little late on the Saturday Night Live, but I wanted to tap in with y'all and touch base. I appreciate y'all so in love with me. All the people that came in here and told me the time y'all became a Cowboys fan, that's fire. It don't got to be a long time. You could have became a Cowboys fan yesterday, and it can mean something. I just think it's dope when I see people that's been a fan for that long. You know what I'm saying? Y'all real fans. But I appreciate y'all, man. I got y'all with content tomorrow because I got a video idea, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. If you like the content, hit subscribe. If you cartel, you already know you family. I holla. Bye.